Chase, really?
Is it live? It should be live.
Is this thing on? All right. I think we're on.
Okay.
We got 2 viewers.
2 viewers.
It must take this thing a while to catch up.
Yeah, it does. All right. Video's live. Check.
Mind your business.
Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? Hey, Danny. How you doing? Hey.
Y'all didn't know y'all were coming to a Medea live stream, did you?
We probably have more viewers if it was the Medea live stream. Welcome, everybody. Episode 4, Wreck My Career Build live stream. Woo woo. Woo 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 woo. Your lighting is great on your face right there. I see why you're you're staying that there. Is everybody happy that Heather had full control of the lighting situation this evening? So you guys let us know how you doing, or what do you think about the lighting situation?
I don't think it really matters that much. We're just here to answer. You're just here to answer questions, right? I mean,
we're here to have a good time and answer questions, update anybody that needs updating.
What up, Heather? You fine tonight? Is that a question? Or?
Oh, that's hilarious. Who was?
Seems to work.
Dan, he would.
What's up?
What up, everybody? How you doing? Lighting looks pretty good. Fine, pretty good. Ain't our standards. No, pretty good doesn't meet our standards. Like, anyways, ain't got time.
Yeah, I'm the special guest tonight.
Heather is the special guest every night. So, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry. Heather, special guest. How's it going there? It is. Samuel, thank you so much for asking. It is going great.
Time to turn up.
It is. Hold on. Cheers, babe. Dink dip. Mine's not vodka, it's just water. So, let us have a Wreck Bike Rebuild conversation. Be honest. How many of you guys thought I actually JB wanted that frame? How many? Tell me. Have you watched the whole video yet?
Mm-mm.
Well, I faked it. I faked this little thing right here. I got so much more stuff. You see this right here, babe? Come look. Okay. Well, it's two.
I believe you.
I faked them. I told everybody I was going to JB with the frame, and I didn't. Aggressively tall stems on the wine glass. Dang right. 20 ounces.
I was about to go off on that JB weld. So what did you do?
I didn't do anything. I actually did JB weld the frame, but it was not to fix it. It was just to...
For the video.
Yeah. It was just to be funny. We actually have a... Actually, the frame comes in tomorrow.
Good God, Chase.
I didn't think it was going to be that not loud. Right. Yeah, so our brand new frame comes in tomorrow. Clean titled. Up in this bitch. But it doesn't really matter because we have a lot of disassembly to work through. So I figure being a betting man myself, babe, how many episodes do you think it's going to take me to get this bike totally in pieces?
I don't really know that much about motorcycle stuff, so I'm gonna go with 1.
You think in 1 episode I'm gonna have this thing in full pieces?
Well, you did it with Holly when you replaced her fairings.
That was just the plastics on the outside. I gotta get every piece taken off.
Wait, so what do you leave on?
Nothing.
This bike is gonna be completely
Yes.
Nothing is gonna be left together?
No.
Then why the hell did you get this motorcycle?
Well, I got the motorcycle thinking the frame was good. And if the frame would have been good, it would have been a lot of external update.
So every single piece, I'm literal. So you're being literal?
I am being literal. Like, literally, the engine's going to be over here. The steering, the forks are going to be sitting over here.
Gotcha.
Tires are going to be all over the place.
There's only 2 of them. Tires.
That's
2.
2.
Mm-hmm. So episodes, I think it'll take you one, but days to film that one episode, maybe more than one.
That episode would be so freaking long.
No, you don't show the entire thing. Like you would you'd say, all right, I'm gonna take the fairings off, and you do like a fast thing with music, and then you cut in between, show like, show if anything happens.
Well, part of the whole process is like bringing people along with me doing it, and I've never done that before, so I imagine it's probably going to take 2, high point 3 episodes to get this entire thing in pieces. I would bet that. Because this thing has been wrecked, so it's not just unscrewing.
Why do you want to have that be 3 episodes? That's a waste of time.
I don't want it to be 3 episodes, but I want to learn what I'm doing.
Yeah, but, well, okay, how long are my rebuild episodes?
30-ish minutes.
Whatever you do, you.
I think it'll be 2. I'm going to push for 2. What are the comments? We hadn't been over here. Tires all over the place.
She's about to kick your butt, Chase.
4 full episodes. See, that's conservative. Wait, that's opposite of
time lapse. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Time lapse. I hate time lapses. Here's how I feel about time lapses. If it's like a cityscape or clouds, it makes total sense. But when you're doing shit on the bike, a time lapse is the biggest cop out.
Well, no. I don't mean like for the stuff that you're actually learning on, but like the fairings, that doesn't need to be like, if you want to like say a couple of things here and there, like I feel like that's a basic thing.
It is, but remember these fairings, it had that bolt that I told you I had to drill and then.
So is that another thing you would, hey, I gotta do this?
I did, and that's what I did on the last episode because there's no fairings on this thing.
So you could time lapse that part?
Yeah, but time lapse is such a cop out thing. It's just like I'm just gonna hit my camera.
For the fairings?
Yeah, because there's so much better creative ways to show it other than like personal opinions. Time lapse isn't a basic thing. It's not saying time lapses are bad. I'm just saying for doing work on something, there are much better ways to show the progression of time quickly. All I'm saying. Nick Ross, I don't want these episodes to get any longer than 30 minutes, but I do feel like 30 minutes is a really good time frame for a wreck bike rebuild thing. Oh, okay. So the Bizzled one, good question. When will the live build streams be? So a lot of you guys probably know that are in the production crew, the $15 an episode people. I have on there that I'm going to do the live. I'm going to build the bike live, and every episode up till now has been like super rushed because our schedule's been kind of crazy lately. The next episode where I'm working on the bike will be the first episode that we do the live stream on. So we'll be streaming like this live while I'm over here taking shit off. So next episode coming at your face. Silent J, we're glad you have video. I'm glad you have internet. Silent J just moved into a new home, so congrats to him.
Nice.
It's going to take 2 folks to get it down to the frame. Dan, why is it going to take 2 people? Is that because of like
who are
what? Is the frame staying black? Steven, that's a good question. I don't 100% know. Because we'll have a brand new frame, so we'll be able to take it to get powder coated. Are you handing this? We'll be able to take it to get powder coated, but I don't know what color it would be because I believe that if we did it, the high-vis yellow that we're talking about doing the rims, I think that would be way too much high-vis yellow. So unless I can come up with a better idea, it's probably going to be some sort of black. A high-vis frame would be ridiculous. How's the wedding photo shoot thing? Stressful, but you know what? We made it. High five. Heather absolutely killed it on the photos as usual. I was running around like a chicken with my freaking head cut off. It was bad, right? It was.
What was?
The wedding video I was doing the other day.
It was bad?
It was like, I was at a pretty high.
I haven't seen your video.
No, I'm saying me the day of.
Oh, yeah. Chase was awful. It was like he was working for like freaking ABC production company. Like, he was just so serious. And at weddings, for me, I'm just like, that's what my literal passion. So I was enjoying the shit out of my time, and having Chase there always makes it more fun. But he was just like the entire day. And right before the ceremony, I came up to him and I was like, "How are you doing?" And he was like, "Not good." And I was like, "Well, what's wrong?" He was like, "The camera's just not doing what I need it to do." And I said, "Well, are you at least having fun?" And he goes, "No." I just walked off.
Yeah, I don't think I've been that frustrated in a shoot in a really long time. But yeah, I just want to make the best video I could. What's the original color of the new frame? The original color is black. So the bike, the company that I bought the frame from literally bought a brand new bike, just like this, same fairings and everything. And then they parted it out, and then that's what I bought. I bought the frame from them. Let's get Moto in to get the bike apart. Jonathan, I can ask Moto. I don't, but see, I'm not at the 10,000 per episode thing, so like I'm not supposed to do that. So that's a hurdle. Can we hear the Sexy Beast run again, please? Helix, no, because I would have to hook up the battery, and it's already like literally I have found 2 bolts on this bike where the bolt ends are broke. So I don't want to like push it at all, so we're not going to be cranking it up. Carbon wrap. Nick, I definitely want carbon on it because I think it's going to match well with the fairings, but I don't exactly know where I want the carbon just yet. Use a flat jack to support the weight of the engine when you remove it. Yeah, so Nick, I've got here, I'll show you guys what I'm going to show you guys what I plan on using to hold the weight of the engine. I think it should work.
Wait, did you mention about the 10,000 an episode and how it went down?
Yeah, somebody mentioned Moto coming, and I said I need to wait till.
I know, but did you address the fact that it went back down below 10,000?
Yeah.
Just now?
No, I didn't mention it.
Okay, so Jason, the 10,000 an episode was surpassed, but that was from the people who were following or donating or whatever it's called from last season. And then once the first season or episode came out of season 2, those like a lot of people pulled out. So I don't think it's at 10,000 anymore.
It wasn't the first episode. It was when Patreon takes the money out of your account once a month at the very beginning of the month, and people just stopped paying attention to Direct Bike Rebuild, so they didn't see any of the messages that I was sending. So a lot of people got reminded when they had $5 taken out of their account. They're like, I don't want to support season 2. So that's when a lot of people dropped, because we were like, I think like 10.6 or something like that. And now it's like 8.8 or something. We're slowly climbing. I think we'll be at 10 by the end of the season. So hold on, babe. I'm going to put this on this table right here. I think it's heavy as hell. So this thing, Brian at Mountain Motorsports had one of these when he was working on the Monster. And if you twist this little nut, it just jacks up. So I'm going to put this underneath the engine and let it hold the engine up when I get to that point. This can hold the weight of an entire bike. I think it's weighted for 1,500 pounds, I believe. So if it's weighted for 1,500, then that's plenty. Bizzled, Brian is the Ducati mechanic that helped us out on season 1 with the Monster. We affectionately called him Brain. So. I'm way behind. If you need some inept muscles, give me a call. Mosley, oh, you know I will, buddy. You going to go for one of the lightweight lithium-ion batteries? Yeah, Randall. I haven't bought the battery yet, but I'm definitely down with a lighter weight battery. Carbon gas tank cover. Bun, that's a good question. This bike doesn't have a cover. Yeah, the gas tank is actually metal, very similar to the R6. There is a dent in it, so we are going to have to get a new gas tank. But I don't know what color gas tank. I wonder if we could get it like dipped carbon fiber to have it look carbon fiber. I don't know how that would look. What I need to do is get in Photoshop and get a ZX10 and put it into Photoshop and then play around with colors. I think that I might do that tomorrow. Guys, if you're on Discord, check out the Discord chat tomorrow. I think I'll play around in Photoshop and see what I can come up with. You can carbon fiber dip or wrap the frame. Oh, Corey, interesting. What do you think about that, babe?
I wasn't listening.
Carbon fiber wrap or dip the frame.
I have no idea what.
So do you know what carbon fiber looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like this material. So if we got the frame wrapped in carbon fiber, it would still be super dark. And like, so this is the frame, like this black piece right here. So I could get that wrapped in carbon.
What the hell?
Okay, she just has mind of her own. Could get the frame wrapped in carbon fiber, and that way it wouldn't just be like a regular black frame.
Whatever.
I think it'd be pretty cool. Yeah, Dan. Like I don't think the high vis is the answer for the frame. I think that's way too much. Hey Chase, we're going to see you in Texas this weekend. John, you're going to see me and this lovely lady. We will be there. We are going to be. I have been busting my ass this week to get the videos done so that we are able to go. So we're going to be headed out Friday morning, something like that. Me.
Somebody else's did the Alexa thing.
Really? I wonder if we must have said something that was close to the A word. No HP4 race is real carbon fiber.
So what do you like? What's coming next, or like what's the next thing coming?
I mean, the next couple episodes is just going to be me getting the whole bike apart, which is gonna. I mean, that's a.
Is that episode coming out next week?
No.
Okay.
So that's a good point. Thank you for bringing that up. So guys, next Tuesday we will not have a Wreck Bike Rebuild episode. Obviously, with us having to travel to and from Texas.
Not having to, wanting to.
Oh yeah, like I keep saying it like that, like we have to for some reason, like we're contractually obligated. So with us going to Texas this weekend, I'm not gonna try to rush of a Wreck Bike Rebuild episode. Like I will rush every other video if I have to, but I do not do that on Wreck Bike Rebuild episodes, because I'm doing stuff with y'all's money, so I take those episodes super freaking seriously. Like you can ask Heather, I literally spend all day on Mondays editing Wreck Bike Rebuild episodes, and they take the entire day. So
and always Sunday filming.
Yeah, it takes a day to film. I'm doing pretty good about filming. I can film them. I can film one in probably like 4 hours now.
Well, also you haven't done like a real
like a hardcore, like doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do for the next episode is take an entire day and let me just work on getting it into pieces. Because I do really want to get the bike taken apart in 2 episodes. So I'm going to do the best I can for that. But yeah, long story short, no carbon fiber. No episode next Tuesday, which means there will be no live stream next week. But just know that the next week you'll have a solid freaking episode of Chase, hopefully not stumping his toe on the freaking.
Who else coming to Texas?
I don't know.
I'm asking them.
Oh, yeah, that's a good question to ask them.
So what do you want to talk about?
Oh.
So are you going to have anyone helping you take the bike apart?
I mean, I don't know. So what might happen is I have a lot of work before I get to the point of like the engine dropping out. So what I might do is the next episode will be all me, and I might get Mr. Mosley over here. At least I'll have 2 hands or 2 pairs of hands that way. But hopefully we can, work something out.
I'm in North Dallas, traveling down there. Come on up from Corpus.
Corpus Christi. Wait, is that a thing? Is Corpus Christi a thing? And we appreciate not rushing it. I'm using this to help rebuild my big ass Jigsaw 1K. I just traded my R6 for it.
Wait, what, John? Why are you taking 5 motorcycles to the meetup?
Is he squatting it up?
All my exes live in Texas.
Killing it big.
Have you talked any more to the previous owner of the bike?
No. Oh, this is pretty cool. I don't know if we talked about this last live stream, but the actual owner, what I assume is the owner of this bike or the old owner who wrecked it, he actually saw episode 4's live stream or episode 4 Wreck Bike Rebuild, and he's in the comments. There's like a giant thread. So if you guys are interested in reading what the previous owner, like, he has a lot of information on the bike, and there was a lot of stuff where he was talking about the ECU and auto blippers and all kinds of stuff. So go check out episode 4. He's probably one of the top 10 pushed up comments. So go check that out. I don't remember what his name is, but it's a really cool thread to be able to read the dude that seems as if he actually had this bike. Yeah, Jesus, he does. God, it feels so weird calling somebody Jesus. Jesus. Is this verified he was the owner? Just wondering. Jason, no. I mean, I don't know of a way to verify that. I would have to message him, and I guess he would have to prove it somehow. I don't know. I screenshot them and posted them on the Discord. Oh, Anthony, that's awesome. That's so cool. What do you want to talk about, babe?
I'm interested in a bunch of random stuff right now. Nothing to do with any of this.
Okay. What's one random thing you're interested in right now?
Random thing?
Yeah. We're spicing up the live stream, guys.
Spicing it up?
Yeah.
What do you mean interested in? Because
you just said you have like a lot of things you're interested in right now.
Interested in doing it right this moment is what I meant.
Oh, gotcha. You got your head in multiple places. Heard that. The VIN is public. We all know it. Yeah, you guys have probably even seen the VIN by now.
No.
Right. Heather's just a badass drug dealer. That's where she got this.
And by drug dealer, he means Advil.
We are the most basic of
Waffle
drug dealers.
pancakes. How's the Z car coming? So I definitely have looked at some online.
Here we go.
But we're trying to buy a house in the next, like, under a year and a dog. And
dog first, then house. Wait. We haven't figured out the
I thought you said we couldn't, or we decided we shouldn't do a dog here first.
That's a good point.
Unless we hide it from the leasing people.
Maybe we will be sneaky. Who knows? Your face is cute as shit. Baby Spice.
Baby Spice.
We should name our dog Baby Spice. Like Little Spice. Like Baby Spice. What is something you are passionate about? This live stream is going to be a deep dive into Heather.
Something I'm passionate about is 350Zs.
Oh my God.
370Zs, 240Zs, 280Zs.
Wait, what is that?
Lots of Zs.
What's a 240?
Get out of my face.
What?
Y'all, have y'all seen the Vine or the YouTube video of the dad or something, or maybe it's a person reading his picture from when he was like in kindergarten from Halloween, and it was something like, I had a lot of makeup on my face. We had a great time, but the way he read it and the way he wrote it was, I had a grot Tim when I was chickacrit. I had moss I've been on my face. Literally my favorite video. I really hate that y'all can't talk back to me because I'm like,
I was thinking about the exact same thing where
Jesus.
Like a lot of this is just us talking to a monitor.
Yeah.
Dan, we're not gonna get a Yorkie, but if we did, I would totally be on board with naming him Butch. That's such like a big dog name for like a little Yorkie.
I miss Vine too. That was bullshit that they shut it down.
You can cuss on here, babe. You don't got to keep it. Oh, we don't have to worry about the YouTube monetization on this.
Pugs are really cute, but we decided against it because we want something a tiny bit bigger than a pug. But they are really cute. And Frenchies, really cute.
Wait, what's a Frenchie?
It's like a it's like a pug mixed with a bulldog kind of thing. Remember?
Light skinned type thing.
No,
or
they're like black, white, tan.
Wait,
Actually, I don't know if they're tan.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I wanted a dog that we could like be active with, and I don't feel like a pug is necessarily an active dog. Could be wrong.
Pugs are really cute though. I've only seen one dog that was not cute. So.
What dog is that?
Ryan's mom's dog.
Oh my god, that dog is hideous. No shade.
Sorry, Ryan, for listening.
Doubt it. Oh my god, this entire chat is dogs now. So much for Wreck Like Rebuild.
We did want. Sorry, I mean, like, there's nothing really to talk about with the bike yet. Or honestly, you're just answering the same questions over and over.
Ooh, the truth.
What? I'm just saying. Gosh, German Shepherds, we love. They're really cute.
They are. They can be vicious though. So
they can be, but that doesn't mean they are.
I know, but like I would always like I always have it in my head that like if we have a dog, one day it's gonna do something bad and I'm gonna have to reprimand it. And I don't ever want a dog that I'm like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you would raise it from a puppy.
Yeah, but like what if it like
turns on you?
Exactly.
Well, then you should judge your parenting skill, your dog parenting skills, not your dog.
But if you've never raised a dog, then how do you know you're doing everything?
Do you know me? I literally will go to the ends of the earth looking for research before we do anything.
You're right.
Like that.
You are correct.
I'm not ever going to put a dog in a situation where it can be in danger of getting put down or something weird.
As long as you're a good owner, you should be fine. There you go. GSDs are OB. What was a GSD?
Yeah, so Chase is not like up on dog stuff, so just take what he says with a grain of salt. He doesn't
establish dominance, Chase. Hey, no, what was that show we watched?
The man that does the dog talking fixing stuff.
Yeah, who was?
I forgot. What's the dog guy's name? He's like Hispanic or something. He's super rich and he fixes dog problems.
German Shepherd dog.
My wife's dog is a lab border collie mix, but she's way too smart for her own good. So dog breeds that we have looked at is Australian Shepherd Poodle mix. They're called Aussie Doodles. We've looked at
Caesar.
Oh yeah, him. We watched a few of his shows and learned a few things.
Yeah, you have to establish dominance, and your dog has to walk by your side.
No, literally by your side or behind you, and you can't have a loose leash letting them lead. Literally, ever since we've watched that show, and he, like, every episode talks about how to walk your dog with a leash, and, like, now when we go in places and I see people walking their dogs in public, I'm like, they're walking their dog wrong. If the dog is leading and, like, barking at people, I'm, like, judging, really. Like,
And she does. We'll be sitting there.
Caesar.
We'll be sitting there driving in the car, and Heather be like, "Oh my god, look at them! Their dog is leading them." And I'm like, "We ain't even got a dog. What?" It's awesome. Caesar doesn't actually know what he's doing. Most of what he says isn't good advice from someone whose sister has worked at kennels and rescues her entire life. Well, Nick, we'll find out when puppy time comes. Get those crazy 260 Pirelli Super courses the Ducati V4 is getting. Yeah, Randall, as far as switching it back to Wreck Bike Rebuild, I don't know what we're going to do with tire-wise. What would be really cool, the tire company talking with me.
I love the John Wick movies, by the way.
Is that Keanu Reeves?
Mm-hmm.
And that's where he just, like, does weird shit and kills everybody?
No, those people, like, in the beginning, I think, like, killed his wife or something and his dog in one episode or one show, movie, whatever. Damn. So he gets revenge on the people. The second one we watched, they still stole his, like, Mustang or something.
Those are very satisfying action movies. Because you know how a lot of action...
really badass.
Yeah. Well, you know how a lot of action movies, you, like, watching, you get done and you're like, all right, like, it was an action movie, but you feel... like an empty shell, like you didn't get the meat, you got the potatoes and you got the broccoli, but you didn't have the steak on the plate.
Yeah,
that's how I feel.
That's how I feel when I watch Transformers.
I can't even like fault you for that because.
Have you ordered anything for the bike other than the frame?
No, not yet. And the reason for that is because I was talking with a lot of companies because I'm trying to maximize what our money can do by getting as much free stuff as possible. So I've been emailing a lot of places, and a lot of the conversations were sounding really positive. And then last minute, they have turned not so positive. So I think I'm going to have to go ahead and like start ordering stuff. But it's not that big of a deal because our support level is solid right now. So I'm not too worried about just having to buy the parts ourselves. So yeah, probably next week, I think, is when I'll start ordering parts. But we still got 3 weeks of taking stuff apart. Any further word on what happened to Monster Fairings? Oh, yes. I actually do have an update with Monster Fairings. So one of the live streams, I told you guys the company that I always go to for my fairings is a company called Monster Fairings. And I was shopping around for fairings for the bike. And I tried to go to Monster Fairings. The website didn't work. My contacts email, I got a returned email that said, this email doesn't work anymore. And I was honestly thinking that Monster Fairings no longer existed. Fun fact, their website came back up like a week later. I emailed them generally, and my contact actually emailed me back. He's like, yeah, man, absolutely. This is blank again with Monster Fairings. So Monster Fairings will be doing the fairings for this bike. Oh, I want to show you guys a screenshot that somebody, I don't know who sent this to me. I forgot. But, babe, check this bike out. Look at the accents. Look how they handle the accents on the bike. Okay, so a big conversation piece. We all know the bike is going to be like a darkish gray. Like that's going to be the chunk of it. And then we're going to have accent pieces of high-vis yellow to match the rims that we're going to get powder-coated high-vis yellow. And another one of the conversations is how else can we incorporate high-vis yellow other than like on the side where it says ZX10 and stuff like that. And somebody sent me this image. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. But anyway, the whole point of showing you guys this image is you see how it's green in the front and it has like a green opening right here. I really like the way that handles it. I'll post this on Patreon. I'll post a picture of this, and that way you guys can actually see the photo because you can't really see it in here. But yeah, so they basically took this opening right here, this little circular opening, and this area, and somehow added color into there. I don't really know how they did that, but I'm totally down for looking into it. And maybe it's wait, is that a fairing? If it's a fairing, we're like done. Oh shit, that is part of the fairing. Oh hell yes. Oh yeah, done then. It's part of the fairing. We'll just make that part of the bike. I'll make that part of the design that I send over to Monster Fairings. Okay, that ended up being way easier than I expected. Maybe post in Discord also. Yeah, Bizzled, I'll post that in Discord as well. I'm trying to do better about posting on Patreon because I feel like now that we have the Discord the channel, I end up just posting and talking with all you guys in Discord, and I feel like I'm neglecting the Patreon page because I want it to have an active feed. So I need to do better about that, like checking in on the Patreon page and Discord, because Patreon's the thing that doesn't talk as much, and then Discord's just going all over the place. Okay. I'm catching up, guys. Give me a second. I asked in Discord, and he said he wasn't going to trailer the bike, which I understand it's a long drive. Kings the Third, I don't know who you're answering, but it seems as if somebody asked me if I'm going to be taking one of my bikes to Texas. The answer to that is no. My video coming out tomorrow kind of explains why we're not trailering a bike to Texas. Like our Jeep is sketched out driving these days ever since we went to Texas last time, because the Jeep is not made to tow things. So I'm going to be borrowing one of Moto's bikes for the meetup. He is gracious enough.
You already asked him?
Yeah. If his ass puts me on the ruckus, I'm gonna have such a good time.
Wait, can that seat 2 people?
I don't know, but I don't think it runs right now. I think.
Then how would he do that?
I don't know. Like if he like secretly put it together, so I would be able to ride it. That would be hilarious. What happened to the guy claiming to have been the previous owner of the bike, and he said that it was already flashed and whatnot? Or did you guys already talk about it? I just got on. Oh yeah. So Anderson, we already talked about that. I don't know if that guy's legit or not. I would have to conversate with him and get him to prove it to me. But I got better things to do in my time right now, to be honest.
Then what?
Then to talk with that dude that was on in the comment section of episode 4 saying that he was the old owner of this bike.
Oh.
Like to verify if he was the actual old owner and all that kind of stuff.
How would you even verify that?
He would have to I don't even know. Maybe show me photos of the wrecked bike or something like that. I don't know. Heated grips. D Young, if I can find heated grips, in my experience,
Was that like heated seats in a car?
Yeah, you can get grips on your bike that it'll have a little button right here, and you can hit a button and it'll heat up.
Dude.
A lot of bikes come with it, like the BMW S1000RR. I think they come with heated grips.
That's so cool.
Yeah, right. Especially riding in the summertime. Actually, I need to email Revzilla because I need to get some heated gear to test out. Anyway, random. Heated grips. Maybe the aftermarket heated grips. They're always really thick. I'm not a big fan, but if I can find some good ones, I'm down. How are you allocating money for the second bike? Is it a little bit of money to put by each pay period, or will the second bike be funded by the last few episodes entirely? Jonathan, I don't think that really matters. At the end of the day, like if the bike, like the second bike will be purchased. So when I use the money it doesn't really matter, I don't think. So, what I'll probably do is use half moving forward until that chunk of money is there and ready to go. I imagine. So this may sound weird maybe, but using high-vis yellow around the headlights or around the air intake. Yeah, so we just talked about that. This will be that high-vis yellow. I'm pretty sure this is that clicked. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's a fairing piece, and the other pieces are just part of the design that I'll be printing with monster fairings. Any chance of two-tone wheels instead of solid yellow? Gabe, that's a good question. I thought about that. I really personally like the 50-50 wheels where one half is one color and the other half is the other, or kind of like patterned around the tire. I haven't made a full decision on that. It's going to be a lot easier to get it powder coated just all yellow, but if I get a little hair up my butt, who knows? Any chance of two-tone? Just read that. Maybe a title if he has one. Why is Discord all dog pics? Heather, you caused this.
Why is what?
Dan said that all the Discord page is nothing but dog pictures now. We need to get Heather on Discord. Heather can't get on Discord yet.
No, I don't know how to.
There's an app on your phone, so I'm pretty sure there's an app. I haven't used it, but supposedly there is. So we'll download it and I'll send you the link.
Is there like a website?
Yeah.
I don't want any more apps.
Yeah.
Is why I said that.
I think there's. Does anybody know that if you can get on Discord from a web page? Let me know. I know you can download. Would you want to download a program on your laptop? Because that's what I use. Mm-hmm. That's what I use.
But wait, why do you have to download it? It's not a website?
I don't know if it is or not. There is a website. Okay, cool. So we'll just get the website. You'll have to make an account. But yeah, we'll do that. So you guys look out for Head of DT coming into the Discord near you. Shit, comments going bad too fast. Okay, heated grips are a little unnecessary in Southern California. Well, Adam, we don't all live in Southern California, okay? We don't all have perfect weather all the time.
But you're saying, like, if you had heated grips, like, you wouldn't have, like, they don't cut on automatically.
No, yeah, there's a button that you just, like, press.
Cool.
But they're just so damn thick. Like I don't like having a super thick hand grip. It's only in the aftermarket ones because like the bikes that come with heated grips, it just like they look normal.
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't really been doing a lot with those. No, if you wanna go do your thing, you can.
I'm sitting here make sure these files are.
Yeah, you're fine.
Toodaloo, guys.
Toodaloo. Wait, what was that? Mrs. Doubtfire, maybe? Toodaloo.
I think it was hello.
Hello. Oh, you are totally right. Holy shit. Love you. Okay. Shit. You guys are posting a lot. He makes them himself. Smooth ones don't know what you're talking about. Tech gear for the bike. So tech gear, we were looking initially into somebody posted that there's a guy that puts GPSs in mirrors. Like literally he installs them inside of these things. I looked into them and it sounded like a really cool idea, but wow, I'm tiny as shit. So that sounded like a really cool idea, but I looked into it and I really don't like the way they look. So I decided to not go with that. I was going to email them and all, but I didn't really like the way they looked. What's the first thing you're going to fix on the bike? Bruno, the first thing I'm probably going to fix, the first thing I'm going to fix is getting it into a new frame. Like that's the first fix there's going to be because I have to take everything off. So there's no point in putting new stuff on when it's going to be banged around. Checker pattern high vis wheels. Holy shit, Corey, that like getting a headache thinking about it, but it seems kind of cool. Does the bike have quick shifter or auto blipping? Wes, yes, the bike supposedly has auto blipping. I think. Can we put a photon cannon on the bike? Brun, if I'm able to afford a flux capacitor or a photon cannon, either way, I'll definitely look into it. That's sarcasm. You should check out Baron von Grummel's S1000R. He designed. Those are colors. I'll have to look into it, man. I've seen pieces of it, but not a lot. Is the high vis going to be darker than the FZ10 wheels? Adam, I don't really know. I've got to contact the powder coater to see what colors they have. So I'm not really sure off the top of my head. God, the chat doesn't scroll very well. Why don't you slap Chaseontwowheels helmet and the high vis on the front wheel fairing or the tire hugger as a final touch? Randall, I don't know if I'd put a C2W logo on it, but I definitely want to put a Wreck Bike Rebuild logo on it somewhere in high vis. I think it'd be dope. Discord has a web page available, but it sucks trying to use it from a phone. The app is much better UX. Yeah, Dodge, I don't think she's not going to be doing it on her phone. She'll probably get it on her computer. I'm probably going to just install Discord, and that way she'll be able to just click into it. She doesn't have to worry about a web page. What part of the rebuild are you most excited for? John, that's a good question, man. I'm excited for. I don't know if it's excited or just anxious, but I'm really interested to see what happens with the whole like getting the bike's engine out, because that's just that's so far outside of what I've ever done. I'm really interested in that. My favorite part is when we're getting close to the end and we're just putting all the fancy stuff on. That's always like the little cherry on top of the ice cream. Have you thought about demon eyes or demon/angel eyes or HID kits? Helix, yes, I've looked into them, and because of the shape of the headlights, the demon eyes and the angel eyes look really weird because they're circular, and these eyes are like very angular. So from what I've looked into, I'm definitely going to push more of the HID situation. And what they do have is little LEDs that you can get on the inside that will actually glow the eyes a certain color. So that's probably going to be more of the route I go with. Also, I saw some turn signals that mount right here, like on the side. And so it'll be a little line of LEDs and just like glowing. Looks really cool. Probably going to go with something like that. Okay. Oh, shit. Now that you know the engine is running fine, do you plan on doing any engine-specific mods? Cody, I don't know of any. I know I'm going to it's not really an engine mod, but I know I'm going to get like a better air filter. I know I'm going to get a specific flash for whatever exhaust we end up getting for the bike. But I don't even know of any other engine mods to do other than flashing it and getting a full exhaust on it. Half of us are in the Discord posting dog pics. This is the slowest YouTube live chat has moved on these. Yeah, it's not moving fast, but there's a lot of decent questions. That's what's taking me so long. Something like the KTM wheel split color. Yeah. You can research a lot of power coat color options at Prismatic Powders. That's where I got the power coat I need for the Bandit 1200 stuff, which is getting coated this week. Awesome. Dude, powder coating is my new favorite thing. It's cheap as hell, and it seems awesome. It works just as well. Getting the engine out is normally not hard. It's the 100 steps to get everything removed from the engine and wires pulled out first. Yeah, Bunny, I am not excited for the wiring. That is probably my least excited thing because, there are so many wires in a motorcycle. And I was looking at the Daytona earlier today, comparatively to the ZX-10, and this thing has so many more wires than this one does. I don't know if that's because it does more shit technically or electronically, but yeah, it's insane. It's probably going to be a giant fucking headache. Is there a logo for Wrecked Bike Rebuild? Gabe, we're working on one currently. I know Dan had sketched one up or something. Something about one that's being sketched, and we're going to make it into a real thing. By the end of this series, of this season, we will have an official Wrecked Bike Rebuild logo, and it will be the logo moving forward. You have my word on it. It will become a thing. That's a good idea to put the logos of all the vloggers who work on the bike. Yeah, Mike, if we get to the 10,000 mark, then that would be a cool idea. But we got a long way to go in a short time to get there. But I would be down with having the motovloggers all sign a piece, maybe like a fairing piece or something like that, or maybe the hugger. That'd be cool. So how big is the hugger on this bike? Oh, yeah, that's totally big enough. The hugger on that bike is a little smaller than the R6 hugger, but what could be cool is I buy a carbon fiber rear hugger, I get like a decal printed of the Wrecked Bike Rebuild logo, pop it in the middle, and then anybody that works on the bike will sign the hugger, and then once everything is said and done, I'll get the hugger clear coated. And then that way it'll always be there. That'd be really cool because then it would be a Wrecked Bike Rebuild hugger, have all the signatures, and if the person wanted to, they could remove it easily and put one there if they didn't want it on there. So that I like that idea a lot. Do we need new tires and what kind? Do we? Yeah, we're definitely going to do new tires. I can't say a lot, but I have a good feeling that I might be able to get in contact with a tire manufacturer. So I'm going to leave that until then. And tires are such a last minute thing. It's literally get the tires in, take the rims to Mountain Motorsports, get them mounted, and bring them home. So that's not that big of a deal. Twin super turbocharger. No. How's your toe? Anthony, surprisingly, my toe's fine. You wouldn't think it is, but it's not bad at all. You can get high-performance camshafts for the bike, but they cost about $1,000. Cody, whoo! I don't know about that one, bro. Chase on Two Bros exhaust. Justin, you laugh, but we've actually messaged Two Brothers. Hopefully they'll get back to us and we'll have a Wreck Bike rebuild exhaust. That would be really cool. Does the old frame go with the bike? Riding with Matt, no. The old frame is I'll have to figure out something with it. It's funny we get distracted with dogs and actual questions come through. Catfish, that is very true. H2 engine swap. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's just get a new engine, because why the hell not? I wish. I hate anything to do with wiring with a fiery, burning passion. Yeah, I do too, man. I'm not a big fan of wiring. Not looking forward to it all. Wiring is terrible. Rebuilt a 70s Chevelle SS, and after we pulled everything and painted it, the wiring turned into a torture chamber trying to fix it. Oh, that's pleasant. Take hundreds of pictures as you take it apart, literally hundreds. It saved my ass when I polished my frame and swing arm. Interesting. Here's my idea for taking the bike apart. One, obviously, I'm going to be filming everything in 4K, so there's that. I'm considering wearing a GoPro chest mount, putting it on time lapse, and having it just take photos. So that was an idea I had, and that way I don't have to worry about taking the photos. Oh, label maker to help you organize the wire or colored tape. Bun, I like the idea. I do like the idea. Heather caused a dognado on Discord, then bails on us. She's a troublemaker. Dan, I totally agree. Total troublemaker. Sticker bomb, the hugger. The hugger. Jonathan, I kind of like the idea of a Wreck Bike rebuild sticker decal underneath a clear coat with signatures. Somebody said something about t-shirts. Yeah, once we get the official logo, we can then do a t-shirt. We can do a Wreck Bike rebuild t-shirt at that point. Got to get that Chia exhaust. Jesus, that's a Baker thing. I'm not going to put a Baker exhaust on my Wreck Bike rebuild bike, right? That doesn't make sense. OA Super Dope Cam Swap, episode 30 plus. I don't even know what a cam swap is, so nope. That what I was just changing your Chase on Two Wheels to Two Bros, so it goes with your name. Yeah, I hear you, Justin. I hear you. Sell the old frame as a third place. I don't think would somebody want a JB welded broken 2017 ZX10 frame? Maybe. Could build the engine and increase compression to get more power and efficiency out of it. To be honest, doing anything with the engine, I'm just not really I don't think it's necessary. In my head right now, I've already got enough on my plate for this season to frame swap the bike, do all of our upgrades and replacements. I honestly think we don't have to do anything stupid crazy because I really don't want this to be a 20+ episode season. That would be I don't want to have that. So I think I'm just gonna keep it simple, stupid after we get the frame in. 2-minute warning. Pictures, video, baggies, and labels are all essential to putting something as complex as a motorcycle bike together. Yeah, definitely need to order little baggies. Definitely need to make sure I have Ziploc bags with Sharpies on them that correspond with photos. This is going to be very important. I'm pre-ordering a t-shirt. Bruno, I will take that as a pre-order. How do I log into the chat on Discord? Oh, Jason. Hopefully somebody will help you out, Jason. Jason, scroll back up through Jason's Patreon post. He has the link. Okay. You won't even get a point of compression out of it, so it would really be a minor power upgrade. Cams would be more probably, but if the engine is fine. Yep, again, not really want to do all that. Is Brian going to help with the bike any? Cody, I've looked into it, and it gets kind of weird where, Brian works as a mechanic at Mountain Motorsports. So if there are rules, like they can't work for other people. So I don't know if that's an option. Do you have an end date in mind for the series? Tim, I would love to have an end date in mind for the series, but with us being so early in the series, there's no way. There's no way I could come up with a date yet. We don't even know what's going to happen, like how many episodes it's going to take to get the engine out. So I can't really say. Come on, this bike is already way too powerful. Yeah, Bruno, exactly. The bike is already like dumb powerful, so there's no need for that. Maybe the old frame into a chair. Now that I could get on board with for sure. He's caught up to chat. How's my time to say something smart? Doggies. Damn it. Damn you, Smoothie Buns. I am actually caught up with the chat. A professional tech usually has a non-complete clause in their contract with the shop. Yep, Nick, exactly. Goals of episodes. Bruno, at this point, I want it less than 20. I don't know. That's such a general number. I don't think it'll be that long. I'm pushing for less than 15. And, obviously we'll have a couple episodes afterwards where, like, it's the giving away of the bike and the selling and all that kind of crap. We'll have those episodes, but like as far as work on the bike, I want to try to get that 15 number. Headlight plans, midget 507. Headlight plans, none really, other than the HID bulbs. I want the turn signals integrated on the side, and I want LEDs on the inside that will color the lights. That's the plan. That's the plan, I think. Unless I come up with something cooler. Or unless I find something cooler. By the way, you guys that are active, like super active on Discord and Patreon, if you guys are ever scrolling through ideas that you find for ZX10s, by all means post them, because my mods and I do a really good job of kind of like going through. I'm not even going to take credit for it. My mods do a very good job of going through the Wreck Bike Rebuild chat and giving me an update of what you guys are posting and saying. So if you guys ever see something cool that you would like to see on the bike, please post that stuff, because that makes my job a lot easier. Searching the web for accessories for a ZX10, like, it is a long, time-consuming process. And my mods help me out a lot with that, but we have a lot of people on here. So if everybody's looking for cool stuff and we're all just kind of funneling the information, that is super freaking helpful. And it makes it really easy for me to reach out to companies to try to get them to work with us on this build. Comfort seat. Doug, good question. I don't even know what seats are options, but I definitely want like a nice seat for this thing. Stock seats suck. How was #ReckBikeRebuild helped you better your content creation and bringing subs to the channel? Jonathan, that's a good question. I think I don't think Wreck Bike Rebuild has helped me better my content creation. I do feel like I get to do more. I get to have a more fun time with the edit for Wreck Bike Rebuild, because I get to take this episode super seriously. So I do look at Wreck Bike Rebuild episodes, at least editing wise and a little bit filming wise. I get to look at them as a kind of a creative export, because I don't get to be that creative with like my first rides, for instance. It's literally a motovlog, and then it's some cinematic stuff with a slider. So the Wreck Bike Rebuild episodes are pretty fun. I don't think they've brought, like, sub numbers haven't just shot through the roof or anything. Sub numbers are pretty normal for this time of the year, so that hasn't really changed much. But I mean, maybe you guys feel differently. I like the creative challenge of Wreck Bike Rebuild, so it's really fun for me. It was so painful watching you fumble through the removal of all that plastic. Yeah, it was interesting, especially with that ground down bolt. But now that I know how to do the bolt removal process, I'll be good moving forward with that. If you plan HIDs, it isn't the easiest, but they the retrofit source projectors to retrofit in a way better way to go over HIDs in a reflector housing. Mitch, I don't know what any of that means, but if you want to send me information, like a link, post it either in Discord or on the Patreon community page, and I'll check it out. What is your opinion on people selling either of the bikes after winning, regardless of the reason? Jose, that's anybody that, once I give them the bike, I'm hands off. Like, congratulations, here's your thing, and it's theirs from then on. I don't have ill feelings of people selling the bikes or doing whatever they want to do with the bikes. The bike is theirs to do, whatever they want to with. If they want to take it out to a junkyard and crush it, that would be terribly sad, but that's their prerogative. Why do they make it so complicated? I don't know what you're talking about. The clutch and brake lever that was on the Discord were pretty cool. Bearded Rider, I agree. I think it was the light something. I can't remember. I think that's the one I was looking at. KTM seats are just plastic covered in cloth. Yeah, right. Chase is as close as I can find to roadkill motor trend for bikes. He just doesn't get a rig like they do. Corey, I'm not familiar with what roadkill is, or if that's a person's nickname or whatever. I'm not familiar with that. Glad to see you master the easy out. Again, I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. We got 2 minutes left. Oh, shit. Have you ever seen a laser stop and turn signals? They project to the ground. Very cool. Doug, I haven't, but that sounds really cool. So if you have a link to their YouTube video or just anything of them, post it on Patreon. I would definitely like to check it out. What day of the week do you usually work on the bike? Bruno, season 1, it was always Sundays. Season 2, there has not been a specific day. It's just been all over the place, unfortunately. I do want to get it to a single day, but right now it is not the easiest thing. Quinn, I'm sorry you haven't been able to watch live streams. You can have yummy hydrated parts of the bike. Good idea. Quick shift for ZX10s and Saddleman's has a seat, I think. Dewey, I will look into those. Roadkill is the shit for car guys. Okay, gotcha. I was talking about the removal of all the plastic because why do they make it so complicated? Yeah, dude, I have no clue why it's so damn complicated. It's annoying as shit, though. Easy out is the broken bolt remover. There you go. Admittedly, I'd feel bad selling a rectangular bike. However, I'd be tempted to sell the new ZX10 because that is way too much power for me, having never ridden, but it would be great, but wouldn't come. Well, Corey, this bike has modes, so you'd be able to click the modes on and off and down, so it wouldn't be as bad, as you would think. On season 2, you're famous now. Right, no, not at all. There's nothing famous about me, man. I'm totally normal. X-Bone, X prizes, vote go. That's for video game people, man. We're motorcycle peeps over here. And that's 10 o'clock. Look at that. I feel like we kind of had a little rocky start to this live stream, and then we went dogs, and then we kind of like came back to life, and then we went through the roof. That was awesome. Appreciate you guys watching this live stream. That was I always appreciate you guys taking your time out of your schedules and us hanging out on the live streams. Final updates, no episode next week. We will be in Texas. If any of you guys are in Texas or going to go to the meetup this weekend, come say hey. Let me know you're part of the Wreck Bike Rebuild fam, and I'll give you a high five and a hug. Me and Heather are both going to be going. It's going to be a long-ass weekend. We're very excited for it, but can't rush an episode, so it is what it is. You guys are awesome. I will not see you for our episode next week. No live stream next week, but episode 5, the week after, we're going to be really digging into this bike. I hope you guys have a fantastic week and an awesome weekend. And, yeah, I'll see you on the Patreon page, and I will see you on the Discord thing, chat, stuff. Later, guys.